I think it has been over 10 years since I have tried on jeans in Kohl's, so that is what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna try them all on, I think in a size 8. I'm a little confused about my size now because of my Old Navy video that I tried on jeans, and I tried on 6s, and some of them fit, some of them didn't, and it's just a whole thing. So I think I'm gonna try on size 8s today, unless if they don't have a size 8, then I'll try on a size 6 if they have it. If you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say hi, I'm Kathy. I'm really glad that you're here. I hope you will stick around and subscribe. But for now, let's head into Kohl's and try on a bunch of jeans. I started off in the brand Simply Vera Wang, and I'm already going against what I said because the first pair I grabbed in a size 4 just based on the look of them. So it's these mid-rise straight jeans that have this lighter denim stripe running down the sides. These have a zipper fly and they were $50. I'm so confused by these being a size 4. The sizing on these is just way off because these are still too big. I had extra space in the waist, so I would definitely recommend going 2 sizes down in these. Besides the fit, I really like the look of these. I like that lighter stripe on the sides. They are a straight leg, so they're slightly loose through the legs, and the length was great as well. I'm 5'8" for reference on the length for all of these. The denim of these felt very sturdy, so I like these a lot just besides that sizing issue. Next I grabbed these mid-rise bootcut jeans from Simply Vera Wang in this dark wash. They have fading on the thighs, they have a zipper fly, and I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $50. The quality of these felt pretty good. $50 seems a little pricey to me, but Kohl's often has sales. These were a true mid-rise and they were very stretchy, but I would say the 8 was too big. In my recent video trying on jeans at Old Navy, I kind of came to the conclusion that if jeans are stretchy, then I need to size down. So I'm curious if that will be consistent with Kohl's as well. I was very happy with the length of these, and the stretch of these definitely made them very comfortable. I would just need to go down to a size 6. Next, from Simply Vera Wang, I found these high-rise skinny jeans in this medium wash. They have fading on the legs, they have a zipper fly, and I tried them on in a size 8 and they were $50. The size 8 was too big in these too. They're also pretty stretchy and the waist was slightly too big. I also had a decent amount of extra space in the crotch. I noticed the zipper on these was different than typical jeans, so I wanted to mention that. Basically, the part that covers the zipper didn't go all the way over, despite it looking like it would based on the seam. So the zipper was very close to the edge. It was kind of strange. The length of these was pretty good, and for a skinny jean, they're not super tight in the ankle. Next, I found these mid-rise straight jeans from Simply Vera Wang in this acid wash. These have a zipper fly, and I tried them on in a size 8 and they were $50. The denim of these jeans was less stretchy and more rigid or sturdy feeling, but I still felt like they were slightly too big in the waist. I feel like also if jeans are feeling slightly too big in the store, then they will definitely end up being too big if they stretch out a little while I'm wearing them. So I felt like these were a little loose on the top, and then they're supposed to be loose through the legs, which they were. The length is pretty good, maybe a tad short on me, and I do really like this acid wash. Next up is the brand Lauren Conrad, but before we get into the jeans, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thanks. First up from Lauren Conrad are these high-waisted bootcut jeans in this dark wash. They have some fading on the legs and some very light distressing as well. I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $50. These were pretty similar to the Simply Vera Wang bootcut jeans. These were very stretchy and they were also too big in the waist. The waist hit right under my belly button. They would definitely stay up better if I went down to a size 6. The length was very good on me, which I very much appreciated, and I like the very slight distressing on the legs. You can see that they were wrinkling in the legs and in the crotch as well, so just in general they were too big, but besides needing to go down a size, I think they were nice. Next, I found these high-rise skinny ankle jeans from Lauren Conrad in this dark wash. These are cut off at the ankle, there's some slight distressing, they have a button fly, and I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $50. The thing that stuck in my head from trying these on was that the button fly was really hard to button because the holes were slightly too small, but I assume that that would get easier with wear. The waist on these was slightly too big and it was pretty stretchy. The waist hit an inch or 2 under my belly button. The length of these fit pretty normal for jeans listed as ankle jeans, so they were a couple inches shorter than I would have liked. I do really like the raw edge hem though, and they're pretty loose at the ankles. Next, I grabbed these super high rise, super skinny jeans from Lauren Conrad in this medium wash. These have some fading on the legs. I tried them on in a size 8 and they were $50. These jeans fit pretty well, but they were once again a little too big. The waist hit right at my belly button, which I was hoping that they would be a little higher since they're called super high rise. But also I did feel like since they were a little big in the waist, they were kind of falling down, so that made them not as high. They were very stretchy. For a second I thought these lines showing through was my underwear, but it was actually just the front pockets, which were pretty small. Like the name super skinny suggests, these were very skinny through the legs and the length was good on me. They were very stretchy and easy to move around in, and I did feel like the more I moved around, the more the waist went down, which left me extra fabric in the crotch then. So I was very interested in trying a size 6 to see if they'd stay up, but I couldn't find one in my store. Next up are these super high rise flare jeans from Conrad in this medium wash. They have some fading on the legs. I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $50. These were too big, just like the rest of the 8s, but unlike the rest of them, I'm not sure that I would like the fit even if I went down a size. They hit right under my belly button and the size 8 waist was much too big. They were very stretchy, which I did like. The length was very good. The part I don't like about them is that I had a lot of extra space in the thighs, and for me personally, I love when a flare is super slim in the thighs before flaring out, and I think even in a size 6 in these, the thighs would not be as slim as I would like them to be. Next, I found these high-rise skinny ankle jeans in this medium wash from Conrad. They have some fading on the legs and some distressing as well. I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $50. These are actually under the same product listing as the Buttonfly skinny ankle pair, so they're pretty similar. The waist was too big and they are very stretchy. I feel like it's the same story with each of these pairs. The length of the legs was shorter than I would have liked them to be, and I'm not sure if the distressing is supposed to hit right at the knees, but it definitely doesn't hit there on me. So these weren't the right fit for me, but if they were, I would like them. The next brand I grabbed jeans from is 9 West. So first up, I found these slim straight jeans in this medium wash. These have some fading on the legs, and I tried them on in a size 6 and they were $50. I'm actually surprised that all of these jeans have been the same price so far. These are the first size 6s that I tried on, and I thought they fit pretty well. They hit an inch or so below my belly button, and the waist fit great. These did have some stretch to them, but in general, they were more rigid feeling than a lot of these other pairs that I've tried on so far. The length of these was pretty good, and they are that straight leg, so they have some space through the legs. So this pair definitely showed me that maybe more in the future I should be leaning towards size 6s rather than size 8. Next are these bootcut jeans in this medium wash from 9 West. They have some fading on the legs, they had a zipper fly, and I tried them on in a size 8 and they were $50. It was weird trying these on right after the size 6 of the same brand because the waist of these felt very similar, maybe slightly bigger. They're very stretchy and the waist hit right under my belly button. These have side slits at the hem, which I really like, and the length was pretty good. They maybe could have been an inch or two longer, depending on what shoes I'd wear. I also really liked how slim these were through the thighs. This is what I was talking about earlier with flare or bootcut jeans, so that was really great. Next, I grabbed jeans from the brand Sonoma Goods for Life. First up are these mid-rise bootcut jeans in this dark wash. These have fading on the legs, they have a zipper fly, and I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $36. Finally, a pair of jeans that aren't $50, although unfortunately I did feel like the quality was lower on these. This was the lowest mid-rise so far, and the waist was way too big on these. I also felt like the waist kind of dipped slightly in the front. They were very stretchy though, but I felt like the denim was thinner. The length was slightly shorter than I would have liked, and I definitely had some extra space in the legs and in the crotch in addition to the waist, which means I probably could easily go down at least one size. Next, I found these high-rise flare jeans in this dark wash from Sonoma. They have fading on the legs and they have a zipper fly. I tried these on in a size 6 and they were $44. So we've gone back up in price, but we'll see if the quality rises to that as well. The waist was a pretty good fit, maybe slightly too small. The waist was listed as high rise, but I wished that they were higher since they hit a couple inches below my belly button. These were not very stretchy. I thought they felt more sturdy, but not in a good way somehow. I was just not a fan of how they felt on. The length was decent, and I like the flare nature of these, but I just couldn't get past not loving the actual denim. Next up, I grabbed a bit of a wild card, these denim joggers in this medium wash from Sonoma. They have elastic at the hems. These have open pockets on the side of the thighs. They have side pockets at the top, and then they have an elastic waist with a tie. They have open pockets in the back, and I tried these on in a size medium and they were $44. These were interesting to say the least. I don't personally love this style for me, but they were definitely comfortable with that stretchy waistband and it being pretty loose through the legs. The denim of them wasn't super thick and it was very soft. Like usual, I did wish that they were an inch or two longer for my height. The open pockets on the sides just kind of add to that vibe, so I think these were okay, just not right for me. Next up are these boyfriend jeans in this medium wash from Sonoma. They have fading on the legs and some light distressing. I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $44. These were not it for me. The waist was the biggest out of any so far, and it hit a couple of inches below my belly button, and I had a ton of extra room in the crotch as well. The rest of these fit fine, I guess. I had a lot of space through the legs and they were on the shorter side, but I think that's how they're supposed to be. But I'd rather them have been longer so that I could roll them up without them looking like capris on me. Next, I found these mid-rise skinny jeans in this medium wash from Sonoma. These have a cutoff hem and some fading on the legs, no distressing on these, and I tried these on in a size 8 and they were $36. It was nice to see another more affordable pair, but I would love for Kohl's to add even more affordable options, although again, they do often run sales. The rise of these was quite low even for a mid-rise. The waist fit pretty well though. I really like the cutoff hem, and like most of these, I wish they were a little bit longer. Next up are these mid-rise straight leg jeans in this medium wash from Sonoma. These have some fading on the legs and some slight distressing as well. I tried them on in a size 6 and these were $36. These were slightly small in the waist. I was popping out a bit. This mid-rise was pretty low, again with it slightly dipping down in the middle. These fit pretty well everywhere else though. They're definitely a more slim straight jean, and I thought the length was pretty good on me.
Well, I kind of feel like I need to do that whole video over and just grab size 6s, but some of the 6s that I tried on today were too small, so I feel like I'm just in between an 8 and a 6, and that just means that I might have to try on more pairs than I would like to find the right size, and sometimes there just might not be the perfect size for me. If you want to check out any of the jeans that I tried on, I'll be sure to link them all down below in the description for you. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. You can subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!